Hi Stamping Friends, Marilyn here with Stamping Creations with Marilyn. Proceeding with another card using this stamp set, Field of Flowers, and I'm going to make this card with you today as part of the class, so I will try and leave it where we can see it, the stamp set. All these gorgeous designs that we can use. So, to begin with, I'm using Calypso Coral, and I'm going to fold my card base, and I like to score it on my piercing mat because it seems to stay a bit flatter when I do that. So that is my card base. Then the next white layer, I have a white layer on the inside with nothing on it, and I have a white layer here that is embossed, as you can see. So I'm going to bring in my just arrived today new Stamp Emboss and Cut and Emboss, I guess it's called. And the embossing folder I'm using is the Ornate Floral. You can see a sample of the pink here. The white is what we're doing the card with. And the dies do have a line across the bottom there for you to line up your, well, try to. Just a minute, maybe if I'm over here, away from the handle. And I don't want it over on that edge quite so much. So this new machine is quite amazing. It has numbered plates, so it tells you for embossing, can't see it, and embossing folders, you need the two number 3 plates, and they're numbered. So I will put my bottom one on, put my embossing folder. Just discovered this is a 3D one, so I need the other piece. I need the number 4 plate. So my embossing folder, the number 4 plate. You can even hear it embossing as it goes through. And that is all I need that for on this one. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Comes out with that. So that layer will go on there. And again, I don't normally adhere anything until I'm done my stamping and everything else. So just going to leave that there. Then I have these 2 smaller pieces. Again, sizes will be in the description. And they are going to go there. But before I do that, one of the tricks I've learned, because the Calypso Coral is going to be behind there, we don't need to punch a different piece to get all of our, whoops, hold it, our little flowers out, because that's going to be behind the white. And the other, the Calypso Coral behind there is one of these, so I can just punch that out. And then, after I've stamped, I can put all of those together. So I'm going to stamp on this piece with Old Olive, and that is using our green grass. And let's see if I can get it straight this time. Yeah, better. I did re-ink that so you can tell that it's working quite well now. I'm going to use mint macaron for the dragonfly, wherever I put it. There he is. And I'm going to put him just about there. I am going to use the Metal Black for the word always. And get it straight as I can. And then I will need, I need the black again, please, on a piece of Whisper White. I have, you might hear me back there reaching in a drawer. I have a drawer full of small pieces of Whisper White that I keep on hand. Instead of throwing them out, they're always great for little pieces like this that you don't want to cut a big sheet of paper for. And you can just pick one of them to do that. Now I need the punch to punch that out. And all of these, I think I've tried all of them, but most of them, that's one of the longer ones, they do fit in that punch, so that's a great tool as well. So now that I've got my stamping done, I can adhere this. And then to put my flowers on, I'm going to use the liquid glue and just put dabs here, there, and wherever I think I would like them. Oh, not up there by the dragonfly. Some lower, I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'll put those on. I know it's not an odd number, I mean an even number. And then see. So, where I'd like the rest. I am using the Take Your Pick tool, which has a sticky end on it. And it works awesome for this kind of, pick up these little pieces and put them on wherever you want them. There's different sizes. And you'll see on my sample that I put rhinestones in some and not in others. You can basically do whatever you like with them. Now I'm thinking that I might need another little one right there. So it's your choice as you're doing these, but oh, got lots of glue on that one. Okay, so that is that piece. I'll let that dry for a bit. To get the border on either side of the words, I just snip that in the middle. Took my liquid glue again because it gives me what we call some wiggle room. And I'm going to place these pieces on either end, and definitely wiggles around. Just figure it's going to be the same thickness, obviously, because I used the same punch, and just put it where I want it, whether it's oh, so lucky that it's liquid glue. Try to get it centered, and so that will go there. So I'm just going to move this out of the way and grab my dimensionals. For this piece, The inside piece I will put with tape runner. Stampin' Seal, this is called. It's one of our newer products from 2020. And once I learned how to hold it like that, it works much better. I was having issues before. So that is, you could stamp on that if you wanted, but I didn't for this one. Whenever you have a embossed layer like this, it's nice to use the liquid glue because it will get in those little indentations and still have some sticking power when you put it on. So that works there. And then for a little bit of interest, I will put this on with dimensionals. Find my scissors to another tidbit of information: don't ever throw these strips out when you're done with your full sheet of dimensionals, because they are just as sticky as your dimensionals. So I use every little bit of it. And I'll put just a couple in the center as well. So I can peel those off. Try to get them off my fingers. And then you can place it wherever you like. If you want it up here. I think I like that one up there this time. And then this piece, because you've already got dimensionals there, I'm going to put liquid glue on this side, but a dimensional on that side. And then it should, in theory, be the same. Equal, whatever you want to call it. And I will isn't that gorgeous? And I do need my rhinestones to put on there. Now again, you can use your take your pick tool with the pointy end, or you can use, I quite often use my scissors just like a pair of tweezers. So just lift them up. They're sticky. If you have trouble with them not being sticky enough, if you push down before you pick them up, it will help. And if all else fails, you can put a dab of your liquid glue underneath there before you stick them down. But there is our finished card. So I think anyone that you would send those to would be more than happy to receive it.